It's being hailed as a game changer for diabetics. The new CSIRO diet has been years in the making. Tonight, your first look at the new plans guaranteed to help you shed those unwanted kilos.
We call it a diet, but we just see it as a healthy eating plan.
They say food is medicine. Professor Grant Brinkworth is the scientist behind the CSIRO's new low-carb diabetes everyday diet.
What's for breakfast?
So for breakfast we have the vanilla cinnamon quinoa porridge. So we're not saying no to carbohydrate, we're just focusing on limiting the amount of good quality carbohydrates.
Quinoa is low in glycemic index, which means it won't spike blood glucose as much as some other carbs. It's also high in fibre.
Our diet plans are evidence-based, so they're grounded in scientific and nutrition principles, which we have shown in clinical research to actually have real health benefits.
A question on everybody's mind, bread, good or bad?
Look, we're not demonising bread, but we're focusing on good quality bread. So those are like seeded breads, multi-grain bread.
The research has been conducted over a 2-year clinical trial and showed people on the diet were able to sustain long-term weight loss and improve their blood glucose control, reduce their diabetes medication requirements and improve their heart health.
So for lunch, we have our egg salad with asparagus and our toasted walnuts.
Is this going to fill someone up?
Our research has shown it does, and we know that protein compared to carbohydrate and fat is what tends to fill us up.
Drinks with added sugars will spike blood glucose and cause blood glucose to rise over time. Grant suggests adding lemon to water or drink black tea and coffee. You can add milk.
Dinner looks delicious, it smells pretty good too. It's almost like a naked burger, isn't it? A burger salad.
Yeah, I guess it's just a spin on that. We call this the Aussie burger bowl with tomato and basil sauce. And you can see here we have a lean mince burger, and that's also cooked in almond meal.
Chocolate hasn't been ruled out, but limited. Alcohol is allowed, 2 standard drinks per week. While the diet can be used by anyone, new research from the CSIRO claims it can help put type 2 diabetes into remission.
Most of us have about 5 litres of blood in our bodies. Do you know how many teaspoons of sugar all that blood can hold at any time? 2 teaspoons. And so, one can have breakfast of orange juice, banana, cereal, skim milk, low-fat yogurt, very low fat, sounds healthy. That's about 26 teaspoons of sugar.
GP Dr. David Lim.
As we get older, it could be that our body's capacity to make insulin might reduce. But if you don't change the amount of sugars and carbs you're eating, you may not have enough insulin to clear all that sugar, and you end up with something called type 2 diabetes.
Type 2 diabetes is the fastest growing chronic disease in Australia. 1.5 million Australians have type 2 diabetes, and there are 280 new cases diagnosed every day. Since 2019, there's been a 16% increase in type 2 diabetes globally.
80% of the deaths in diabetes are caused by cardiovascular disease, heart attacks and strokes.
I had very high blood pressure. I had very high cholesterol levels.
George is Dr. Lim's patient. The 70-year-old lives with type 2 diabetes and has embraced the CSIRO's diet.
I've been able to get off insulin, so life has become a lot easier and a lot more settled than it's been for a long time.
The CSIRO's new diet is available in bookstores and online.